Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to your reading for September 19th through the 25th. How you doing? So, you guys are kicking off your solar return. So, happy solar return season to you. That happens on Thursday. A minute after the equinox happens, right? It becomes your season. Look at you. The key to the situation is the Ace of Wands. That's that new moon in your sign that's happening that's going to allow you to start moving forward. Hold on. I don't like that card. I do like that one. Okay. So it is about, can you stay emotionally balanced? If you can stay emotionally balanced, you are going to create some serious success for yourself here. Hold on. Ooh, I like that. It is definitely about that. Interesting. All right. If you have Virgo strong in your chart, make sure you watch the Virgo reading because they have a couple of cards here that are the same, but your overall energy is the Tower just like they had. I think it's because we're shifting, right? The Tower might simply be the seasonal change, which is flipping a switch. As we move out of the fall into the summer into the fall, or winter into spring, depending on where you are in the world, that might be the Tower where it really shakes things up. You have this energy of opportunity here, but it requires you to love yourself. Be passionate about, no, it's about passion. I don't know that this feels about passion. And I feel almost like it's a passion that you have for something you're trying to create. All right, I want to cover the bad news first, and then we'll get to the good news because there's a lot of good news here. There's something here that feels really uncomfortable besides the Tower, which, by the way, let's clarify that. All right, let's clarify what that Tower is and see if that doesn't help us out here, because I see you feeling emotionally left out. Okay, that's not good. Okay, it is about your emotions. Okay. This Tower is clarified with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords being the raccoon in this particular one, somebody not being fully authentically who they are, right? They're kind of working around behind the mask. They're hiding who they are or what their intentions are. Is it you? Is it someone else? I don't know. You'll have to decide. We have, with that came the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. And so I almost think, and then we have the Page of Wands. I feel like news came in. That was really hard to handle, and you're in the process of healing. And I think the news that came in that was shocking, or you're moving along this direction. Okay, this is the continuum of how they showed up, right? This is the way they came out. And so it feels like information, it was hard. And then there's this resting and this healing energy, and it was about somebody who was not being honest, something that wasn't completely truthful, something that you were counting on. Yeah, it could totally be, it could be somebody stole from you, actually financially, and you trusted them, right? So like it could be like a business partner or something like that. It's definitely about a partnership that you had some doubts or questions about, because up here in the arena of where you're trying to get information, we have the Two of Cups. So this is a partnership that I think you were seeking the answers because something felt wrong. It didn't feel stable and it didn't feel balanced, because in the area of what was the difficulty is the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is about being emotionally stable and balanced about something. So we can get really upset if someone steals our money. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a love relationship, but it was somebody that this situation, and if this is not you, be sure to check out your sun, moon, or rising. Okay, I totally think that you need all three anyways, and at different times of the year, different things will resonate more closely with what's going on in your life. Somebody broke the trust, whether it's business or personal. Could be a family member, could be a significant other, could be a child, could be a business partner. Somebody has broken trust with you in a way that really hurt, and has left you wondering what to do. Because in the area of where the anxiety and decisions about, it's the Knight of Wands. It's like, I don't know what the next step is. But the key to the situation is for you to rise up and take your wand and move forward. What are you excited about? What are you interested in? What are you passionate about? What matters to you? And there is a need for you to stand literally on your own 2 feet. This is a 4-legged critter that's up on 2 feet. And the stripes, you've earned your stripes, they just said. You've earned your stripes. Like, you learned something from this experience, and now it's time for you to rise like the phoenix, to stand up for yourself, to say, I'm passionate about, I'm excited about, I'm moving forward in this direction. This is the thing that's going to drive me forward, because asking for the right assistance and moving yourself forward, 6 of Wands, is how you transform the situation, moving toward victory. The key to the situation is what was gained. There's the victory in there. Even if it doesn't seem like it because a situation fell apart in some way or the other, the victory is where you grow, where you become stronger and more you and more resilient in your strength. There's a strength involved here. And so you're being asked, what are you passionate about? What do you care about? Because we have this passionate card here, and then we have the Knight of Cups, which is taking this emotional energy and moving forward. I almost feel like, though, this is love that you give to yourself. This is about you. This is about you. This isn't about making a partnership work that doesn't work. This isn't about making a friendship work that doesn't work. This isn't about working for a boss that doesn't work. But this feels partnership, so it would be business almost. The 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups hanging out here in the area of resources. There's a lot of disappointment around the loss of something. A lot of disappointment for you. That's done. A lot of times you can't get it back. When you remember, in the heart space, we have the 9 of Cups. When you visualize what truly brings in your sense of fulfillment and abundance, what's really important to you, when you don't allow others to have the control over what brings in the joy, but you decide, this is where my abundance is, I can fill my own cup of happiness up, and then you find the light within. The outgoing card is the Hermit. Virgo also had that card. They had it in the action to take. You have it as your outcome. Some sneaky, manipulative, lying, not authentic thing happened here, and it was hurtful. And you are being asked, what do you value in yourself, to stand on your own 2 feet, to move forward with passion and self-love. And self-love. And they said, toughen up. Okay, why? All right, so this turtle, he's armored up and he is pulled in. He's so funny because look at his shell. I never thought about this before. My dad was in Vietnam and he had his helmet looked like that. All right, that moon is going to be in Cancer on Monday and Tuesday, and you have every step counts and amble with contentment. This is allowing yourself to move forward. This is emotionally stable. This is very much, to me, the King of Cups energy that's so difficult, and every step matters. Every moment that you find some joy in it, every moment that you say to yourself, today I'm going to get up and I'm going to do what I need to do to move me toward victory. Every step counts. It doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes it's just merely being grateful for something, or sometimes it's like, all right, so maybe you lost your job. Okay, well, today I feel like crap, but I'm going to get up, I'm going to shave and shower, and I'm going to fill out my resume. That's a lot. Sometimes it's like that. Moon's going to move into Leo on Wednesday and Thursday, International Day of Peace. And then we've got that change of seasons where the sun moves into your sign Libra on Thursday. That's at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. You have the card of grace. It's the swan, though, the ugly duckling. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. The Knight of Cups. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. This leads to the Nine of Cups. Sometimes when things happen that we don't like, they're happening for us and not to us. They're happening to put you back onto your path that you originally planned to do before you incarnated. And sometimes we get distracted by shiny things. And shiny people, shiny opportunities, we get distracted and they're like, hey, you know what? You had a soul mission. We're going to help get you back onto that path. And so it's time to, pick up the wand and fight for what you want again. Look at this. That moon moves into Virgo on Friday, and Mercury moves out of your sign into Virgo on Friday. So that Mercury and the sun are conjunct Thursday, Friday. And actually quite a bit in there, but the closer Mercury is to the sun, the more staticky it is and the harder it is to communicate. And so communication can be really an issue, but you have the King of Pentacles, the King of Autumn. Be assertive. When it comes to what you know is right, everything is going your way and a good person or a company to work for. This is about you standing in your own personal authority. You have the Chariot. This is movement forward. Indecision is holding you back. Indecision is holding you back. Make a choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. What will give you emotional satisfaction? Worrying about what makes other people happy is kind of slowing you down. What is important to you? Success comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrate your accomplishments and you'll be in the spotlight. There's an opportunity that's being brought to you by way of something that you thought was the opportunity. It was an opportunity for learning and for growth, but it wasn't the one that's the path. You're being gently guided. We're going to go with gently. You're being guided back onto your path. The Tower, there's nothing really gentle about that. You don't have to get there fast. The Turtle moves slow. Every step counts. Amble with contentment, but moving in the right direction. And appreciating the fact that there are cycles to everything. And things fall apart. If you are a Libra rising, Virgo season is the 9th house. Is the 12th house. That is the house of the dissolution of, the completion of, the ending of cycles. And so appreciating that happens and allowing something to complete to move yourself forward is really healthy and good for you. You have a new moon coming in your sign on Sunday at 12:43 p.m. Eastern time zone here in the U.S. It's at 5:55. Sorry about what I just said. That's when the moon gets into Libra. At 5:55 p.m. Eastern time zone is the new moon. And that's 2 5s. That's change. To create a new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's about the cycles. Everything has its right time. However, honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. There's a new moon happening. It's about change. You have communication, pleasure, devotion, and understanding. You are being asked to pick what brings you the joy and the happiness. This happens when you talk to yourself. If there's a significant other that you need to have a conversation with, great. But this feels like communication between you and your higher self, the King of Cups. It's like your spirit guide is trying to talk to you, and maybe taking a little time and a little space for yourself allows you to hear the messages. And this compassion, this grace, this understanding is when we stop expecting ourselves to be perfect and start looking at it as growth and learning opportunities. Give yourself a break. If you got it right all the time, you wouldn't need to be here. You wouldn't need to be here. But here's a new cycle, a new opportunity, the new moon in your sign. Get clear on what it is you want, what gives you this sense of the Nine of Cups in the heart. Focus on that, and then start taking slowly steps in that direction and allow the healing to happen. All right, Libra, this is kind of tough. This devotion card, I want to say, make sure you are devoted to yourself first. Devoted to your Nine of Cups. A lot of times we place our emotional joy and well-being in somebody else's cup. And that's when we're setting ourselves up for disaster. It should be in balance. But it starts first with self-love, and then we give. And then we are in relationship with people that also can do that. And then that's when you get the really great relationship that you really desire. And by the way, deserve. All right, Libra. I am on Facebook every day if you want to check in and see how the daily energies are. And I do a live chat. If you have questions, I will be happy to answer your question during the live chat. It happens at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the United States. And that's every Sunday. So come along and chat. If you have questions, I will be happy to answer them. You guys take good care. And I'll talk to you soon.